Yeah, I'm Leni. You're watching the Female Bodybuilding channel, and yeah, I hope
Welcome everyone to the Female Bodybuilding channel, and JB, please, in your own language.
Heute haben wir zum ersten Mal auf dem Female Bodybuilding Channel aus Deutschland, aus dem Ruhrgebiet, Leni Porwalik. Hey, wie geht's dir?
Hey, mir geht's gut. Yeah.
Okay, we gotta go back to English now, JB, because our viewers only, well, some German, obviously. Leni, we wanted to welcome you on. First of all, we saw you earlier last year, end of last year on stage?
Yes, right.
It was some crazy roundness, especially the arms, the delts, the tan was perfect. You brought a lot of size, and then we saw that you were only 21 or 22 at the time. Was that correct?
Yes, it's correct.
Fantastic. You won the show. There was not enough athletes for you to turn pro, correct?
Yeah, right.
Only 3, yeah.
Only 3, but what the package you brought in was that your first show ever?
No, it was my second season, but my first international season at the MPC. So it was around my 3rd show or 4th show in my career.
Wow.
Great result.
Yeah.
And JB, you're from Germany. Talk to us a little bit, JB. How is the client for women bodybuilding and physique amongst younger girls in Germany? It's not a lot, is it, JB?
Yeah, it's sadly not a lot in Germany. It's I think it's a tradition from the old IFBB to focus more on the smaller classes. So yeah, but we have a lot of hope in Leni and some other few ladies in Germany that they will keep the tradition of women's physique and women's bodybuilding alive. So thank you, Leni.
And when people see the pictures, because JB's gonna edit in those pictures, and tremendous physique to be 21 years old at that time. Was it 21 last year?
No, I get 29 last week.
Oh, I thought you just said you were 23.
I thought you meant the season.
Oh yeah, okay.
Sorry.
Okay, so
okay.
A question.
Yes.
When did you start taking bodybuilding seriously? When did you start?
Yeah, at the moment for 2.5 years. In the summer, it will be the 3rd year round when I do bodybuilding with the coach on my side. So yeah, I sweep there inside and I just try to do my best.
You're doing more than just your best. It was you would have turned pro in many of the other pro qualifiers if you did other pro qualifier. But so you started taking bodybuilding serious 3 years ago. Is this correct?
Yes, in the summer it will be 3 years. Yes.
Yeah. Did you start straight into physique, or did you start in figure first?
No, I started, and then I saw the ladies in the women's physique, and I told that I want to be there any day. So I started working with the finish line in the women's bodybuilding one day.
Woo!
Yeah. And we can see in your stories that you have the women's bodybuilding style. We see the front lat spread. We see the oversized jerseys. We can see we feel the women's bodybuilding. Are you fan of women's bodybuilding?
Yeah.
You are. Yeah.
Yes, of course.
What are your idols? Your
yeah, you know Branka Negovic of Croatia. Yeah, at the time she's nearly a friend of mine, so I know her about Instagram, and we're a lot of in contact, and she's my biggest idol. Yes.
Oh, that's cool. I know her well, yeah.
That's amazing. Will we see the same condition from you as Branka?
Oh no, I think I have to bring my own package, but I will promise it will be great one day too.
You stepped off stage last year. Were you disappointed that there weren't a pro card, or were you happy because you delivered such a great improvements?
Oh, I was a little bit sad that it doesn't work in Poland because there's you're not enough athletes. But yeah, I thought that everything's have a meaning, so I try to do my best. And now I've switched my coach, and I'm fine with it. And we've got plans, so we have our goal to yeah, get next year the pro card.
Who is your new coach?
Christian Küss, he's from Germany.
JB, do you know who it is?
I read the name, yes. You know, I'm not into coaches.
Okay, no, JB is anti-coaches, but anyway. Okay, so you switch coach to him, and the plan now is to keep improve for the entire 2024 year of 2024. Is this correct?
Yeah, 2025 next year.
Yeah, so you're gonna take the entire 2024.
Improve this year, yeah, for sure.
We've seen you growing. You're looking big. What's the new plan? What are we doing? Talk to us a little bit about your training and your calories and what else you want to talk about. How do you improve now? What's your everyday schedule?
Okay, the most thing I've to improve was my mindset, because at the beginning it was very hard for me. I've looked a lot to the left and to the right, and now I think I've got the right focus to focus on myself and to know and to be a little bit more self-confident, that I have to learn. Yeah, in the training we want to get everything a little bit bigger.
One thing. How do you get? I want to touch on that. A lot of girls we know in women's that are younger, especially in Europe, have very low self-confidence in the bodybuilding aspect, even though they're great. We don't know exactly why, but what are you doing to get more confident in yourself? You said you're working on it. What do you do to be more confident?
Here, I take a step backwards and take time for me. I focus on myself, and I have to say goodbye to people who aren't good for me, and make my circle a little bit yeah, smaller, but yeah, focus on right people. And yeah, I want to see the best of me every day, and the only one who I have to yeah, to beat is myself, and that's hard work for me.
And that's probably advice that many other people can probably do the same.
Yeah, I hope that a lot of people will have a look on themselves, and it's okay to say I'm okay as I am, and I think that's a big thing.
Yeah.
Good. And then you were talking about mindset, and then we were into training.
Okay, training now.
No, you were working on yourself, and then I stopped you. So
Okay.
yeah, so just keep going. What you were saying, if you can remember.
Yeah, I've got my routine, and I take my work and everything into a routine. So I've got all the days, the same times where I woke up and do my steps, my cardio, my training, and yeah, that was a big step for me. And yeah, I think that it's.
Are you doing morning cardio every day in the off season?
Yeah, I'm doing cardio 6 to 7 times a week, every day. Yes.
Yeah, before breakfast, or
sometimes before breakfast, sometimes after my gym session. Okay. How it works, because I work as a nurse in a hospital, so I have to have a look when I have to go to work.
Wow, that's obviously, we have some great nurses in women's physique. Mimi Solange, one of our favorites. How is it to be a nurse? It's night shift or day shift, or?
I work from Monday to Friday in a psychiatric, with children. And on the weekends, some days I work in other hospitals in every range. So I want to help the people in my free time too. Yeah.
But first, let me appreciate that you do the work, because nurses in Germany are very rare at the time. So
Are they?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you were a nurse under the whole COVID epidemic and everything also?
Yes.
Yeah. Was that tough or was that hard?
Yeah, it was very hard, but I think we have to work in Germany a lot in the structure of our hospitals and on a political way. But it's another theme, I think.
Yeah. Well, okay. How many times are we training a week? Weights.
I do 3 sessions and then I got a rest day. But in the off season now, I can switch how I feel. Sometimes I do a 4th session. Sometimes, often after leg day, I think, oh, okay, I need rest. But I try to hold on the plan. So do 3 times and then 1 rest day. And on the rest day, I do my mobility or posing practice, something like this.
Okay. So you never really completely take a rest day then?
No, I don't.
No, that's very normal because we get bored when we rest, correct?
Yeah.
So we need
Yeah.
to do something. We see that you're growing. Can you talk to us a little bit about your calories?
Yeah, at the moment, I've got nearly 4,500 calories on a day.
4,500 calories. And how tall are you?
I'm 166 centimeters.
You're not so. You're normal height. And how much do you weigh?
Actually, you're 83, roundabout 84.
In pretty good shape, or?
Yeah, I think so. It's the off-season form, but I'm not fat.
No.
The last pictures I saw, it was great shape. So.
Do you find it hard eating 4,005? It's not super high, but it's pretty high. Do you find it hard? Do you sleep well?
No.
Do you?
Yeah. I sleep very well the last 2 days. I sleep 11 hours.
Oh wow! Well, that's definitely not a problem. That's good.
That's
11
great.
hours. Yeah, that's a lot of. That's a little bit too much, though, isn't it? You get like a little bit extra tired then, or do you like to sleep that long?
Oh, yeah, I've worked at the weekend and it was very hard in hospital with nearly a night shift, so I need sleep to recover. But yeah, I nearly sleep 7 to 9 hours a day. I have a look on that. I need it because my days are so hard and so structured. So I have to get the energy.
Last question before that. So JB, you can have a question after. I'm just very interested with the food because it's very, I think it's very interesting. So 4,500 calories. Do you know your macros and what you like to? Do you know your carbs, fat, and protein? Do you know it?
Or I don't know in my head. No, I eat the plan every day. It's nearly the same. So I don't want to think about things. I make it easy and I make it old school.
Okay.
So it only must work like Marcus Weir said his times.
Yeah. You just eat it down. JB, get in a question. Some German questions now, JB. Do
German
something
questions.
in Germany.
German questions. So I have to do the subtitles. No, you do it in English. It's no problem.
Okay.
Leni, tell us, do you have any time for free time or something, or do you have ambitions to do something else besides sport and working?
Oh, difficult question. I think it's nearly freaky, but no, I love this shit. And yeah, the time in the gym is sometimes my wellness. So it's, then it's silence in my head and I only focus on my goal. And I love what I do, and I'm thankful that I've got the possibilities to do it because it isn't easy. And my other hobby are my 2 dogs, so I take all my 10,000 steps to 20,000 steps a day with them, so cool. I'm not alone.
How are they called, the dogs?
Yeah, it's Arco.
Yeah.
And the other one is a Dalmatian, so I often told him Points.
That's cute.
Yeah.
So okay, so you have you can get your mind free if you say, okay, I don't want to do weights or something, or just go out and get some fresh air. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, AJ, come on.
It's very important when we train and get big that we have a plan. So 2025, have we picked a show already that this pro card nonsense with not enough athletes will not happen again? Do we have a real plan now to win? Do you know what shows we're doing?
No, I do not know now because yeah, I have to have a look when I get my free time in the hospital to travel to the competitions.
So Leni, I've already made the plan for you, and let me hear if you like it, okay?
Okay.
So 2025, remember, you have added all the small improvements that you needed. What did you need? What do you need the most on your body? What do you feel you need to bring up the most? Not arms and delts, that's for sure. So what do you feel you need to bring up?
I think my lat must be bigger.
Yeah.
Because my mid isn't that small, so I have to make my lat bigger, and
Wow.
I want to grow my legs.
Yeah. So quads and bigger, more quad sweep and wider lats to make the midsection appear smaller, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
So that means we are doing 2020. And guys, I hope you remember this. So 2025,
I do.
you're doing the regional in 1 week in Evictus. What is it? Evictus Cup? What is it called?
Yeah, Invictus Cup, it's now here.
Exactly, you would do the regional there?
This year or
No,
next
2025,
year.
you do the regional early now in April. And then
I will think so, yeah.
And then you will wait three weeks and you will do the NPC Sweden, who is the best amateur show in the whole Europe. And
Yeah, maybe it sounds good.
and there, JB and myself, we're always there in Sweden. So there we can film you, give you a lot of coverage. There's sponsors, Gasp, and all these people are there to maybe see if they see some new talents. And you're gonna have guest posting from Hunter Labrada and Derek Lunsford and like stars from America. And you're gonna have a pro card win you will remember forever. How does that sound?
Yeah, it sounds really good. It sounds like a dream.
Yes, because it's way better. It's better to go there than to go to Ben Weider because there's not enough pro cards there. You know that Ben Weider in the UK have the same problem. It's not enough girls. So
yeah.
Sweden always has enough girls, and your coach. It's free backstage. It's free stream. It's a very good show. So we have a plan, correct?
Okay, we have it.
Okay. Before we go, JB, say something inspirational in German, please, because we have a lot of German viewers also.
It's me.
To Leni, something in
Inspirational.
German.
Me?
Yes. Motivate her.
Motivate. Okay, motivate. Okay, man.
Ja.
Leni, wir haben dich ja angesprochen und wir baten dich jetzt bei uns zu sein. Vielen Dank nochmal. Ich bin mir sicher, dass die Offseason 2024 super wird, weil so wie du jetzt rüberkommst und motiviert wie du bist und vor allem das Mindset, was du hast, super klasse. Ich denke mal, 2025 wird dich wohl keiner auf die Bühne schlagen. Also Invictus Cup, du wirst kommen und vielleicht kommst du sogar nächstes Jahr vielleicht noch St. Leon Roth auf die Deutsche. Hau rein und vor allem krieg die Brotkarte, das kriegen wir hin, auf alle Fälle. Und ich bin mir sicher, deine Zukunft ist bright und wir werden dich auf alle Fälle verfolgen. Vielen, vielen Dank erstmal.
Danke euch.
Yeah. AJ, come on. Put away the cell phone.
One thing we want to see. Are we in shape? You know, a female bodybuilding channel, it's always some posing at the end. Are we in shape to do it?
Oh, we can try.
We can try. And we gotta remove the hair a little bit. So we should have done that from the beginning. Definitely can. JB.
Wow. Woof. God damn.
So we're growing. That's definitely sure. You see the lats?
Yeah. Wow.
Definitely.
Yeah, I
This
have
is
to improve this 1 year.
yeah, but we are in
long.
off season, and you're looking good.
Thank you.
Yeah, and we have the natural chest and good shoulders. It's great, great look. Your skin looks very healthy. It looks great. You look very healthy. You look good.
I think it's okay
Wow.
right now.
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
What a potential, Leni. Super.
Yeah, we're turning pro next year, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so. Working
so.
every day.
Yeah.
Great.
And last thing before we go, do you have any sponsors?
I know I don't.
So
I do everything on my own.
So the goal, if anyone is out there from Europe, especially, we have an athlete that's hungry and that's also a role model, being a nurse, and reach out. And are you doing anything to get a sponsor? You don't have time for YouTube and all this, do you?
Yeah, at the moment, for 2 weeks, I do a bit more on Instagram and I try my best. So I hope someday some people see me and see my potential and will support me. So I will be very thankful there.
will you be at the FIBO this year?
No, I don't think so. I don't.
Okay, but let's stay in contact. I come over. We make some videos.
Okay, thank you so much.
Well, he once did a video with a training. It's a day in the life training video with Jessica. You know Jessica Sestrom?
Yes.
200,000 views. He can do the same for you. We got to get you out there, man. We got to get you out there. Okay. Thank you very much for your time. And we will be looking for your updates. And we're looking forward to see you next year on stage.
Okay, will do. Thank you very much.
Danke dir
Bye-bye.
vielmals. Schönen Abend.
Bye-bye.